Here we are. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope wherever and whenever you're watching this, you're doing well. Full of bamboo? How on earth do we get full of bamboo? Goodness, so we can only get up to 500 bamboo and then we've got to spend it. Okay, so if we look at the map, if we go to a town here, we can spend them on the armourer or the trapper. And we will get to here, to Omi village. Maybe we need to... Yeah, what I think we'll do, we will spin round here, grab these question marks, whatever they are, and head down to Omi village for our last main mission, Ghost from the Past. I haven't been home since the invasion. It's time I return to Omi village and recover my father's armour. If it hasn't been stolen by the Mongols or bandits already, I hope my people manage to evacuate for safety, especially Yuriko, my family's caretaker. And we saw a little clip of Yuriko at the beginning when we had a flashback of Jin's life when his father was being mourned. And we saw other people too, like Ishikawa and the Adachis. And these are guys we've been helping along the way. And we will continue to help along the way, but they've all got their own, their own problems that we can help with, and their own kind of hurts and pains and ways of dealing with things. And some of them aren't dealing with things very well, and we're trying to guide people through that. We're trying to guide the whole island through that, but we've got to go back here to face some pains of our own. So we... That can't be fun.
Okay, come on.
Cannot be fun facing up to your past. The ghosts of the past. So let us meander, take our time, and move away from these Mongols. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. Today I had a bit of a day off. From normal work. I woke up and do you know what? I could not rouse myself to get up. So I've taken a cheeky day off. I did work 14 days on the trot on various videos, so I thought, do you know what? Just to do a stream today. So I hope your day's been busier and more productive than mine. But I had a wonderful lunch. I had a wonderful rest. And I'm raring to go to follow another fox. He always tricks us, doesn't he, the little fox? He goes one way, has a little scurry, and stops. So he just continually makes a fool of us. But he takes us to these places, and we can earn different slots. So that's okay. Major charms. Is it major charm slots? No, I don't think it's major charm slots. I think it's slots in general. It's a minor slot. Okay, well, we've got one more to go, Foxy. We don't need to give him a belly rub today. I don't think that's why he does it, though. He's a messenger of Inari, one of the gods. And I don't think he's doing it for the cuddles. So I don't think we need to necessarily give him cuddles. Just a random local person dead in the middle of nowhere. What happened to you, my friend? Okay, what have we got up here? We have a Mongol territory. And we are vibrating quite beautifully. Wants to show us here. Here's a Mongol artifact. Let's have a look. 15 of 50 collected. A horse skull. I've noticed we got one in a territory a while back and we didn't read it. So we've got two to read. That's exciting. Look at this horse skull. The spirits of dead Mongolian horses are believed to be able to hurt or help their former owners, and Mongol warriors take care with their remains. Respect is often shown to a fallen horse by placing the skull on an ovu, a sacred stone heap important to the Mongols' shamanistic religion. Okay, let's read about the quiver. Oh, we got three. Quivers containing upwards of 60 arrows are equipped by a Mongol warrior, both on their person as well as their mounts. Archers normally bring multiple bows in battle with them. Heavier variants are found for dismounted use, while lighter bows are ideal for firing swiftly from horseback. A Greek vase, or vase, depends how you pronounce it. During the summer of 1242, the Mongol defeat of the Latin Empire caused a major power shift in the Aegean world. An invading force led by Kadan, son of the second great Khan Ogedai, swept southward after devastating Bulgaria and Serbia. Though repelled during initial encounter in Thrace, subsequent relations between the Mongol Khans and the Latin Emperor, Baldwin II, suggest that he was at some point captured and forced to submit and pay tribute to the Mongol armies. This is likely how the vase wound up in Mongol hands. Chipping away at these artifacts, and we're chipping away at these camps. Defeat the Mongols, assassinate an enemy from above. Okay, well that might be simpler than we think, as long as we don't get spotted by this guy. Here we go. That counts. That counts. Right, I've got to wait until... Oh, nope. Fight's on. Fight is on. Let's change outfits in order to do so. The samurai clan armor. Here they come. Oh, he got shot. Good. Who is that and what are they firing at? I think we've got away with that. Even though we've disrupted some of them, the rest are distracted. So let's take advantage of that. I might switch into our Ronin outfit in order to keep this stealth up. Kind of want to get out of the way. These guys, black powder bomb, iron. Oh dear. Oh dear, what's wrong? Didn't work. But got away with it again. Right, now we're deep in Ghost. So do you know what? Let's go finish the rest of them off while they're petrified. You got killed anyway? Anymore? They're going up to fight the... I don't know who they are. Bandits, maybe? Do you know what? Let us... Oh dear. Okay. No, that's what I was after. You gonna go down? No. technique point for that. Okay. Let's just go and see what they've got around the place. There's a bird particularly keen to show us something. We're full of a lot of things. What are you going to show us, bird? It's nice having this roll, isn't it? I think this might be a haiku, by the looks of it. Yes, somewhere to compose. Right, after that busy slaughter of the various Mongols and defeating their territory, which we've done here, that has found us this haiku on our way to Omi village, back home. I wish I was homeward bound, and we are. Welcome, Sam, to the stream. Great to have you here again today. Sam says, Wolf is on a mission lately, streaming every day. Awesome. Well, I missed the weekend. I was going to stream the weekend, but I couldn't fit it in to a satisfactory slot. I thought about doing the evenings, but in the evenings I was a bit tired. So I had a little bit of a rest, but back again today and loving Ghost of Tsushima. This is episode 10, part 10. When I used to do Let's Plays, I used to do sort of 50-minute, 45-minute long Let's Plays when I first started out as a YouTuber. And they took a while because you recorded them, you edited, made sure they were okay, so you watched them back, and then you exported them and did all that. Whereas streaming, you can do 2, 3, 4 hours and it automatically uploads and it's all easy. I'm not sure everyone loves watching VODs that were once a stream or watching streams in general. I must admit I prefer a pre-recorded episode to something that's live, but that's just me. Sparring in the Wind, I didn't even see what we were supposed to be composing a song about there. Gilded armour splashed with red. A welcome escape from all. There's only one option for this one. Oh no, there's two. Wash the fear away. I like that one.
Sparring in the wind. A welcome escape from all. Wash the fear away.
Headband of Rebirth. Yep. As I said many times before, these don't float my boat as much as the hats, but it gives us a moment of repose, doesn't it? That's what it's all about. In this Japanese culture, it seems like it's sort of discipline, serenity, calm, focus, transcending your ego and emotions. And I kind of like that. It's quite stoic in a way. Well, it's very stoic in a way. Different cultures comes to the same conclusion. Don't let your emotions override your discipline. Stick to the path, stick to the course, and fuck your feelings. Because your feelings, they don't matter. They're not real. Your feelings will change from the morning to the afternoon to the evening, depending on what you've eaten, how long you've slept. They're not a good indication of what is going on, who you are, and who the person you're interacting with.
Home.
All you need to do is find what you're supposed to be doing with yourself. Stick to the path. Chip away every day. Sam says that this mission coming up, as we come into Omi village, our home, reach the Sakai estate, and we have... This is one of Sam's favourite missions from the mid-game. So we're about 35 hours into this game. I think it's about 50 hours all told. But we're at the end of the mid-game now. Coming towards the end. We are hoping to attack Shimura Castle and attain it back for our uncle, who kindly said that he might take us under his wing and adopt us as his son. We're already under his wing, but he wants to make it official. So that means it's a clan, a family, a dynasty that we will inherit. But we've been instructed by Uncle Shimura to come back here, reconnect with who we are, get the armour, and then meet him at the staging camp for the attack. Because he doesn't want us in our ghostly tricks. He wants us as a trained, disciplined samurai.
Where is it?
How dare you!
Yuriko.
Oh. Young master. I feared you were dead.
I came as soon as I could. It's good to see you, Yuriko.
You look tired. Are you hungry?
Not now, thank you. The Khan's army must have marched past here. Have you had any trouble?
A few bandits. Nothing I can't take care of.
I've come for my father's... my armor.
You refused to wear it at Komoda Beach.
A lot has changed since then.
I hid it somewhere safe.
That's interesting that he refused to wear it. He didn't think he was worthy of it? Certainly not shame. He has a guilt about his father's death.
These old bones.
Yuriko can maybe fill us in a little bit. What she knows. All right, let's read about these records here in Omi village. Deaf ears. Lord Sakai instructed us to leave the village to take refuge at Omi Monastery. But the gates are shut and no one will answer our calls. It's as if the place is abandoned. But at night I hear whispers over the walls. Prayers. The monks begging the gods to protect them from the Mongols. But if the gods won't protect them, what chance do we have? So the Mongols have shuttered the place, not letting anyone in. They've kind of shut themselves off from the world out of fear, which isn't very monk-like. Isn't very a monastic thing to do. I thought monasteries were supposed to be quite welcoming of folk. Maybe that varies per religious discipline.
I'll get Taichi to help me fetch it. He's at the cemetery.
What's he doing there?
Tending the grounds. Gathering plants for my poisons. Keeps vermin out of our food stores.
I'm glad you're not alone.
What about Lord Shimura?
Alive. The Mongols captured him at Komoda, but we freed him.
Others survived. And they're helping you?
A few. Lady Masako.
Good. She's been fighting alongside the boys since she was knee-high.
You'll have to tell me more about that someday.
But it's just the two of you?
A few others. Sensei Ishikawa.
I haven't seen him in years. Does he still act like he's the only one who knows how to do things?
Half the time he's right. But his aim is unmatched.
He would certainly agree.
Walking up the steps away from our... This is an amazing place, isn't it? It's a sort of... Not in the mountains, but it's undulating and alpine. It's sort of at the base of the mountains. You've got gorgeous sort of blossomed trees amongst all the alpine type trees. Don't know if they call them alpine type trees here. It's not in the Alps.
Lord Sakai, you're back.
I wish I could stay. But I hear you're taking good care of Yuriko.
You've got that backwards, my lord.
Daichi, help me get the Sakai armor.
Go. I should pay my respects.
So as we get the armor, as they get the armor, we're to go and pay our respects.
I'm sorry.
Our lord finally returns and his home is a mess.
I'll fix it immediately.
Don't worry about that now. Let's make sure the armor is perfect.
Right, I was just catching the back end of that conversation, see what they were talking about there. They're happy to have the Lord of the Manor back with them here. They must be quite excited. But they've been keeping themselves safe. They've been keeping the place safe from bandits. Yuriko looks like she's getting on a bit, but she's got help in and around the place. And maybe, somehow, perhaps because this is quite out of the way of the castle and various other places, that not every section of the island is saturated with Mongols. Maybe here they've been able to stay away from it somehow. Perhaps it's not near any kind of critical locations that the Mongols wanted to take over. Okay, well, we're coming into a graveyard here. It's not dissimilar to any of the graveyards we've come across, but here's a bit different because it's the home of our dead father, whom died trying to save us, or saving us. So according to... Write a poem in memory of your father. According to Uncle, who was very, very good, I thought, at dispelling or lessening the guilt that would kind of continue throughout our lives, immediately by nipping what he could in the bud by saying he died with honour, he died a warrior, he's proud of you, be proud of him. How apt. Reflect on legacy. So he didn't wear the armour on the beach at Komodo. He didn't wear it at all. He didn't take it with him. He refused to wear it. And maybe he doesn't think he's worthy of his legacy yet. Let's be careful about this one. Leaves shade my father. I mourn my father. Light for my father. I think he still mourns his father. I mourn my father. I fought hard to return home. We used to meditate here. That's nice, isn't it? I mourn my father, his grave close, his soul distant. I mourn my father, his grave close, his soul distant. This old tree lives on. That's quite hopeful, isn't it? All things pass away. It's kind of a bit blasé. Now I'm alone. I think this is nice. I'm kind of tapping in to Jin's grief and guilt. He's pushing it down, but it's there. And even though he is helping everyone, he is alone half the time. He's a bit of a lone wolf. I can identify with that.
I mourn my father. His grave close, his soul distant. Now I am alone.
Oh God, that's brutal. That's a brutal, brutally emotive haiku we just penned there. Dripping with, loaded with sadness. Let's give him a bow. Got to remember how to do that. Nope. There we go. Give him a respectful bow. Enjoy a quick flurry of the leaves as if he says, I see you, son. I see you there. Proud of you, boy. We don't know anything about Lord Sakai Senior. We don't know anything about him at all. We don't know if he's cut from the same cloth as Lord Shimura, in that tradition, routine, honour is deep-seated in his very soul. I imagine it is in some degree. That seems to be sort of hardwired into the culture in general. But now we've got to put our father's armour on. Back home would you go, this is a lovely place, isn't it? The horizon of the mountains, the colours of the trees, the reds, the whites,
The armor's inside, my lord.
the greens, the browns, the blues of the sky, and the craggy rocks. This is where it's at. I know these are defensive walls, I know that, but it seems such a shame to ruin this view with these kind of with these walls. Surely there must be a way of kind of having a lookout. I mean, if we go up here, I mean, that's pretty special. Out onto the, not only, but out onto the lake as well. Surely you could kind of cut away this section and have like a seating area, decking, Japanese barbecue, and just sit and rock that island. Look at that. If there's not something to pick up on that island, you know, I don't know what to tell you about the developers' decision making. Post Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's not something interesting and a secret therein, then they've not done their job properly. Lovely, airy home.
Jin, help me. May your death benefit all beings.
Young master?
Are you alright?
Yes, just lightheaded. For a moment I thought you looked...
Face us, coward!
Get inside.
Right, we've got some bandits to play with. Sakai mask, worn by the greatest samurai of the Sakai clan. I don't know what we saw in his eyes there, in those computer-generated eyes, but I saw sadness. and I saw guilt, and I saw a guilt and a kind of confusion, and he's being pulled in both ways because he knows the freedom. He's recognised the freedom in this way of fighting, the ghostly way of fighting, staying in the shadows, and then working towards the light, as they say in another franchise. And putting on that mask and that armour, he's almost really conflicted there, because perhaps the symbolism of putting on that armour is becoming his father, and he doesn't feel like his father in his attitude, and he feels like he let his father down for one, back in the day, but also that he's letting him down now by not being who he was born to be. So, quite a traumatic visit, I imagine. For the leader of the Sakai clan, previously worn by Jin's father, Kazumasa Sakai. Kazumasa. What a name. So, that's what we were waiting for. While, just before we do that, let's have a look at the benefits of this armour. For the leader of the Sakai clan, moderate increase to melee, moderate increase to health, increase the standoff streak by 1. Winning a standoff has a 10% chance to terrify nearby enemies. Well, that's cool. I mean, what's it in comparison to this? So that's massive increase to health and all that, but this is all about the standoff streak. And we need to replace it with, we need to pepper it with these charms. Let's try this one. The staggering. Killing enemies restores a moderate amount of health. Increases supplies. Smoke bomb. Let's try that one that one and the stagger. Now for the minor charms, let's put the melee damage in there. Let's double down on the stagger. Attacks have a 10% chance to deal double damage. That's obviously quite cool. Reduces all damage by a moderate amount. That's very cool also. Moderate increase to health. I think it's all about the damage, isn't it? I mean, it's about finishing off these guys quickly, concisely. He says. There we go. I find it hard to battle those guys. I find it hard.
Are you alright?
You butchered them. Is Yarikawa giving us trouble again?
The Yarikawa rebellion was 20 years ago. Those men were with the Mongols.
Of course. Seeing you like that, I'm still shaken up. I need to catch my breath.
By the lake. Your favorite tree.
Yes. Come.
She needs to
You
catch
said
her
earlier
breath.
You've been making poisons.
Keeps the vermin out of our rice.
Can you make it stronger? Enough to kill a man?
No one deserves that.
Can you do it?
The effects in larger doses are ugly.
Good.
Oh, my lord.
Yeah, that's not a very samurai thing to say, is it?
Poison has never been the Sakai way.
No Sakai had to fight the Mongol Empire. I need every weapon we have. Tsushima can't afford anything less.
The Mongols have changed you, young master.
The world has changed.
I My mother taught me about plants that heal, others that harm, even kill. But they must be consumed. How will you poison the invaders?
A blowgun and dots. I've read of their use by a Genji warrior who studied with monks from the west. Will you help me?
Promise me you'll remain the good man I know.
I promise.
I've looked after your every need since your mother carried you. I won't stop now.
All I need is something to make a blowgun.
Used to be a lot of reeds on the other side of the lake, where the old fishermen lived. Remember? You and your little friend gathered them to make little boats.
Ryuzo and I, we spend all day reenacting the Battle of Danora.
Be careful, Jin. I've seen fires over there at night. Not sure who it is.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon with reeds.
I'll wait
So
for
talk-
you here.
Talking of Ryozu there, and I knew they were friends, but I didn't know they were friends when they were very, very little, and that they played together as they did, as they mentioned just then. But Jin Sakai grew up as the Lord's son, obviously a very important individual within the village. And Ryozu was there, and I think he was quite lowly in comparison. I can't remember his station, but I don't think it was anything much. And he's very resentful of his friend. Very resentful indeed. Nah, we got some jumping fish. That's pretty cool. Okay. It's asking us to travel to the old fisherman's house. We can't do it by boat. I think it's over there. But what I might go around the long way, because I'd like to go and see in the middle of this island without swimming, and I think there is a way to get across. I think there might be some stepping stones at the other end. I thought I could see that. But we shall see. It's nice not to have to get off. No, stepping stones are where we need to be, so we're going the long way around. But I do see some predators in the distance. Some boar. Another person died randomly outside the village. We should report it, really. So they've been affected by bandits here, but the Mongols not so much. Oh, I see. I see how it is.
Yuriko was right. The old fisherman's home has been taken over by bandits.
So bandits are a real problem. Well, do you know what? Taddy always got an answer for that. They're going to come all the way around here. I think they're just speculating over there. I think this is. I think it's really quite kind, the arrows. Really quite kind, because my aim is variable in its quality, and I seem to get headshots more than most. Let's just double check there isn't a way to tone it down. Trigger effects sensitivity. No, let's look at the gameplay. Enable armor loadouts. Target lock isn't on, is off. That's good. There doesn't seem a way to close down the hitboxes at all. So I think archery is quite kind. Yeah, there's a few more dudes hanging around. There's one at either side. Quite intent on something. Oh, I think he was hiding. He was hiding, just general. There's a master storyteller there. I definitely saw another guy around the place. Oh, there he is. Oh, that really frightened me. Okay, well, those bandits weren't very durable. In comparison, their armor was non-existent. Got to loot our kills, that's important. Right, what are we looking for here? Gather reeds for the blowgun. Okay, where are these reeds? I think these might be them here.
Perfect for a blowgun. I'll get these to Yuriko.
Sam says, did you ever find the longbow wolf? Try not to spoil anything. Well, as mentioned before, I have played this game before, so you wouldn't be spoiling anything. But that statement I just said moments ago might also be false, because I can't remember where you get the longbow at all. Considering we're over very nearly 2/3 of the way through the game, I should really have it. I can't think where we'd have missed it. It seems like something they should offer in a main story situation rather than something I may have missed. Yeah, I'm not sure where that is. I'd like to come across it organically, but if it's something I've missed, I might have to go back. Looking at the map here. Complete the journey into the past to reach this area. Okay, I want to do that. I mean, where would it be offered? I've done all the main stories. I mean, there's Masako Tale to do down here, which we'll need to do. Ishikawa seems like the guy that should be giving it to us. I think he meets us up here. We're still after Tomoe, aren't we? I'm not sure, Sam. I'm not sure where it is. I don't know if that's a good... That might be a good thing that I don't know. Or is it a bad thing because I've missed it? You've confused me, Sam. You're confused with what I want. I don't know what I want. Do I want you to tell me? Do I want to find it on my own? I don't know. Is the answer. I'll let you decide. Return to Yuriko. This way. Oh no. She found someone dead.
Yuriko?
Oh, excuse me, young master. You caught me thinking about Lord Sakai.
I try not to do that.
He loved you in his way.
Enough of the past. We have a blowgun and darts. All I need now is the poison.
Of course, young master. Come with me. Here, I have a small camp where I gather plants and herbs for ointments. And poison. It kills vermin within moments.
Make it strong enough for the invaders.
Okay, we're after, I don't know about the bow, but we're after some a different weapon now. And a little bit more into Yuriko, how she's been, who she is. She's obviously missing her master. Sam says, would you rather a hint or backseating all the way? You can give me a hint, Sam. I don't mind a hint. Regarding the bow.
It's nice to ride with you again.
You and Lord Shimura taught me to ride. On that runt pony.
You sat so tall and straight in your little saddle. Like you were the shogun himself.
Well, the Shogun. Goro's on his way to the Shogun with word about the invasion of Tsushima, and we're looking forward to samurai reinforcements. So we're not the Shogun, but the Shogun can help. Sam says it's a side. The bow's in a side quest from earlier. Looking for the bow in a side quest from earlier. I can't think where in Lord's name that would be. Obviously, there's lots of places that we... Maybe over here in Commodore Town. If that's a major town, we might pick up a side quest or two. A Tale of Tsushima. There's this big area here around Azura Pond. And there's this one. A healer's touch, which I don't think it would be. Sam says he must find the musician. Ah, here we go. The Curse of Uchitsune. Explore Tsushima to find this. Well, no one's told us about it, and we haven't come across it organically, so I reckon it is around here. Oh, Sam's directing it right to us. Hiyoshi Springs. That is, of course... somewhere. Yoshi Springs, round here. Well, there's two question marks that we didn't reveal, so that's quite possible that that's one of those. Okay. Well, that's what we'll do then. That longbow will be useful. Surprising I didn't come across that. Very surprising.
Oh no, little Jin.
What's so funny?
I just remembered it was out here you nearly killed your uncle.
What?
You were 3 or 4. The poor man was trying to teach you how to hold your wooden kodachi. You wanted to chase butterflies.
I know the story. My uncle's black eye took weeks to heal.
Lord Shimura and your father laughed so hard, I fear they'd both choke to death.
I don't remember my father's laugh.
He lost his humor after your mother got sick. But you Have your father's laugh.
So we heard a very, very tiny bit about her mother during one of the hot springs, where he was talking about her, however sick she felt, something like this, paraphrasing, however sick she felt, she still took care of her hair and her appearance. It's part of a pride thing, I'm imagining. So that was the only illusion that we had regarding mother, and it turns out she died early from a sickness. To the detriment of her father's laughter subsequently. Jin's father's laughter.
A gozamat and a campfire. You sleep out here?
Only when I spend the day foraging for plants. I'll look for the flowers we need.
Rest, Yuriko. I will get them for you.
Gather the flowers. That must be a nice lifestyle. I'm going out picking for flowers, and then you stay so late you need to make a campfire. You stay out in the elements. I've seen too many boars and bears for that to be not without its, and bandits, not without its dangers.
They're poisonous.
I'm not a child, Yuriko.
Oh, I know. Remember how we gather flowers for your mother?
She arranged them for the little alcove at home.
So
That should be enough. Bring them to me, young master.
Yuriko's still very tapped into the past. The feelings of Jin's father's death is very raw, even though it was possibly like 15 years ago, 10 years ago.
Your plants.
Good. We extract the seeds, crush them, make a paste, and dip the needles.
Make sure the dose is strong.
It should do what you need. It's done.
You're sure he came this way? The old woman has a camp around here somewhere.
Listen. Someone's coming.
Stay there, Yuriko.
Okay. We've got the reeds for the blow darts.
See if this poison works.
You will
Dip
regret
them.
what he did to Sadamune and the
Shoot a
others.
variety of poisoned darts. Looks good. What it has, I don't know. It's got flaming out. No, these are different darts, surely. It's got poison darts, and that's it at the moment.
I just want his head and the price that goes with it. How much farther? It's around here somewhere. Let me get my bearings. Hurry up. I don't want to lose him.
I think I missed that guy. Okay, one straw hat's run away.
Are you hurt, young master?
Don't worry. I dealt with them.
Sometimes I forget you're a grown man.
I forget sometimes too. We should get back to the estate.
I'll stay. I need to straighten the place up.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Hush! You are not a child, and I'm old enough to take care of myself.
What other kinds of poison can you make?
Always so impatient. There is another. It causes confusion and rage. But the ingredients... what were they?
Try to remember. It sounds useful. That's my kage.
That's our Kage indeed, the most beautiful horse that's ever walked the earth. A silken coat, a fine temperament, a loyal steed. got a technique point, and I know when we're going to spend it. Let's get back into our gear that we've just travelled so far to get in. The Sakai clan armour. And remembering that the standoff streak is increased, so let's increase it even further with our next technique in the ghostly tactics. And we can't just yet. We need one more. And we're so close to one more, so that pleasure will have to wait.
What were
Here we go. A Yuriko tail. Definitely.
red leaves? No, it has petals. Ah, a flower. No, not that. Oh, mother, I wish you were here.
You need to write this stuff down, Yuriko. You're getting on. Memories fade. Gotta get it jotted down.
Young master, would you like something to eat?
I'm fine, Yuriko. I just need the poison. You are trying to remember the ingredients.
They were flowers. You remember them, don't you? The ones I planted at your family cemetery.
I remember washing the graves. Father made me hold buckets of water from the lake.
He knew it would make you strong and teach you to respect your ancestors. Don't you remember the flowers, Jin?
Spider lilies.
That's right.
Proud do not endure. Interesting phrase.
With enough spider
Don't quite know what it
leaves,
means.
You can craft a poison that makes rats go mad. Tear each other to pieces. It's awful.
It's for a good cause. Just make it strong enough to work on men.
If you think it's necessary, I know exactly where to find what we need. This way.
So the old favourite
This part of
berserk
the
arrows
forest.
coming up.
I was here when I was a child.
After your mother passed away,
I refused to believe she was gone. So I ran from home and came here.
your mother loved to take long walks here.
I searched until sundown. I kept shouting for her. But she was gone. I was lost.
You were missing for 3 days. Nearly dead by the time your father found you.
I've never seen him so angry.
Angry at himself for failing to protect you. I've seen your father before countless battles, and he was never more worried than the sleepless nights he spent searching for his only son. Not much farther to the cemetery.
So I wonder why we're an
Wonder
only
what your
child.
father would make of the ghost.
He would disapprove. Like my uncle.
Don't be so sure. They argued often. Kazumasa thought your uncle too rigid. Willfully
go.
blind to possibilities.
There we go.
Kazumasa had imagination.
Imagination. My father?
You're like him in more ways than you know.
That's really interesting. That opens up a lot for Jin, I imagine. Realising where he comes from and the type of character that that's brought him into the world. The fact that he thinks outside the box, brings lots of different influences into the way he fights, is versatile. It kind of probably makes sense to him now. He just thought perhaps they come from the same family, that his uncle and his father were of the same ilk. And maybe that's what his uncle conveyed to him. But Yuriko has other information. Let's have our standoff.
Careful.
Disrespecting the dead.
Stay here.
So we should have 3 opportunities now. And then Big Boy coming into the mix. Excellent. And that was all that was? Oh, there's one more. Just one more. No more than one more. Trying to lure them in will be difficult. Oh! I wonder if they get away with it by staying here. Do you think they've lost us? I think we lost sight of him. No, I can't quite reach up there. I can reach over there though. Have another one. Okay, we're in cover. But that's all we've got. I don't want to aim at this guy across the way because I think his helmet is too sturdy for us. Forgot we have blow darts that we've just won. That might be a good option. I don't know how far we can reach, mind you. We can't reach it far at all because we haven't got any. Okay. Okay, they got us. Just for the moment, though. Come on then, big boy. Let's try over here with this guy. Got him. One more at the top. Again, he's got a helmet on. Boom. Dead? Yes. Speak of Eureka. That's the first time in stealth I've kicked someone off. With a Spartan kick. It's not quite Spartan, it was more a sort of side, karate side kick, wasn't it?
Did you drive them off?
Certainly did.
Yes. It's safe to look for the spider lilies.
Why would we look for them here?
Isn't this where you used to plant them?
Oh. No, not here. It's been so long. They're in another cemetery. Your great aunt's branch of the family. It's not far.
Okay, well, she's leading us a senile dance across the place.
Yuriko,
That's
do you
okay.
remember I was 5 or 6? I had a nightmare about this forest. A fight.
It wasn't a nightmare. I told you it was to keep you calm.
That was real? I remember men shouting.
Our retinue was returning home late one night. We were ambushed by Ronin.
The Ronin must have been dangerous. My father's samurai were frightened.
Not of the Ronin. Of Kazumasa.
Of my father? Why?
He and his samurai drove the Ronin off. But Kazumasa pursued them on foot. You could hear their screams. He returned to us just before dawn, covered in blood. Some of his own men mistook him for a demon of the forest. Do you
So that's the
recognize
rage.
this lake?
We used to meditate here.
How you'd fidget.
You told me to pretend I was a rock, and all I wanted was to swim.
The view's much better from the shore. Join me, young master. These old bones need a rest.
So his emotions got away with him in the violence. So maybe that's where his ghost rage comes from.
This time you'll have to keep me from fidgeting.
Rest by the water with Eureka. Okay, let's have a rest.
Some of my favorite memories happened at this lake.
Stopping a child's fidgeting?
Your mother and I would come here when she was pregnant with you.
We should keep moving.
A grown man, and you still can barely sit still.
We can meditate again. After the war.
Yes, young master.
Travel with Eureka. What more has she got to tell us about our family and our past?
The cemetery
Not
isn't
much on this leg.
Feels much closer when you're not carrying water. Quickly, Kage!
Here it is. So this is the great aunt's side of the family.
How could they?
They may break stone, but they cannot erase the memory of these warriors.
Please gather the spider lilies. I can't bear to look.
Now I'm wondering who this is that's done that. It could be the Mongols, could be the bandits, could be the Straw Hats, but we're led to believe that the Mongols haven't reached here yet. And any time we've seen a site of importance, they haven't been. Although we just did defeat some Mongols, so that scratch that. They were in a cemetery, weren't they? So they are here. They just haven't attacked Omi village just yet. They've been quite respectful. They've blocked access to shrines and things like that, but they haven't desecrated the shrines themselves. And we've seen Mongols multiple times in graveyards, and they haven't done any damage to the actual graves. So I'm curious who this actually is. I'm tempted to think it's not the Mongols that have been doing this. Right, we're picking spider lilies that Yuriko planted back in the day.
My aunt Matsu would weep at the condition of this place. Most of these warriors fell in the rebellion at Yarikawa. They deserve better than this.
So the Yarikawa rebellion was the kind of generation before Jin was born. Singing crickets.
This is all I could find.
It is enough to make the poison, but I don't want our time to end.
The Shimura cemetery isn't far.
With a view of the waterfall. Let's go, my lord.
Travel with Yuriko. Continue. So we're getting the poison for the berserk arrows from Yuriko, and we're hearing a bit of exposition on who our family is. They're precious little so far.
I do enjoy our rides together.
Did you say Kazuma-san?
Did I? You ride with your father's grace.
Did you often go riding with my father?
Lord Sakai taught me to ride a horse.
Mongols ahead.
Wait, I can mix the new poison.
Okay, here we go. She's got real fond memories of his father, and my mind's running away with the fact that they may have had an affair.
Oh, it's terrible. Causes madness. They'll turn on each other like wild beasts.
Good. Make it. Quickly.
Make it so.
The poison is finished. Take it.
Okay, hallucination dart. Shot by the blowgun sends enemies to a violent rage.
I'll stay here.
We have 2 of them. 2 of just such a thing. Right, defeat the Mongols. Damage enemies with a sticky bomb. 3 times. So that's what we'll load up. We've only got 2... 2 sticky bombs. Now, I believe the trick may be to blow dart one of the larger, more robust gentlemen. Here we go. Here's... Right, they're all worried. That's fine. That is fine. I don't mind that, because what we're going to do now... is do this.
But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code and to ourselves.
The poison's just for now. After the Mongols are gone, I won't need it.
There we go, that's what we're telling ourselves. Let's get through this. Let us also shoot this guy, who will hopefully might kill a few more gentlemen because of the range. Right, let's... That's a waste, wasn't it? Complete waste. And that was. Right, let's get the bombs out. If we have any left, we've got 1. It's working out well so far. Right, let's have a standoff now. Standoff to finish it off. I've got no more bombs left, so we're not going to get that bonus. Got to wait. Oh, you got to wait. Okay, what have we got left here? Some kunai, they're good. Just disable this guy here. Right, we've got our technique points. And we're going up to the Phantom Samurai, maximum health increased. Ah, but we don't get a technique point for that. We get a charm. Wind chimes release poison vapors that kill enemies who pick them up. That's an interesting one. So that could be a good stealth option. Let's put that in here so we remember. In our Ronin outfit. Moderate increased... yes, Ronin outfit. Let's take it off the charm up as... no, we've got to take one of these off. Deal bonus damage while 50% or less. Yes, we don't need this. we need. Charm of Toxic Demise. So we've put 2 enemy detection speeds on there. I don't know whether they stack. I think they do. Okay, there's plenty of tents and things. Let's make sure we mop up everything we need. We've got no space for bamboo, though. Don't know if that's going to be an issue later on, that we've wasted all this bamboo collecting. We've got an artifact, though. Sam. The Sam, or masked dance, is a Tibetan Buddhist ceremony held at the beginning of each year, considered important for exorcising evil spirits. The Mongol Empire gradually took control of Tibet in the 1240s and 1250s. There we go. We're in Japan, an island off of Japan, but we're learning about the Mongol culture and what they've brought with them. So they take and they leave behind. So the way we live now is off the back of conquests. Technology, everything has been accelerated by the drive for power, control. So we wouldn't be playing video games if it wasn't for groups like the Mongols. Because when you try and gain power, you try and gain land and control of land. And then you take with you knowledge and you pass it on and convey it, and others use it and meld it with their own. So it's like an acceleration that happens. I imagine. I'm guessing.
I thought we rid ourselves of those bandits.
They don't look like bandits to me, Yuriko. They look like stone-cold Mongols. So she said there was just a few bandits, but maybe she's mixing her enemy types.
Not bandits, Mongols.
Oh,
There we go.
I couldn't see them from here. After all this, I'm worried about the Shimura cemetery, my lord. Would you check on it with me?
Of course, Yuriko. Let's have a look.
Okay. What's confusing me for the last 10 seconds, because I've just thought of it, they were brothers, but they've got they're under a different clan name, so I'm guessing that that's not their family name then, Sakai or Shimura. It's they take the name of their clan. Very confusing.
Are you tired, Yuriko?
No, Lord Sakai. This is the best day I've had since our afternoon at Lake Onu.
I don't remember that. You are sure that was me?
It was so long ago. You
Whose
must
name
have
does?
forgotten.
Yeah, we're witnessing her senility creeping in here. Perhaps through fatigue, but she's fading, that's for sure. So this is the Shimura cemetery.
The war hasn't touched this place.
So it's not been desecrated like the Great Aunt's cemetery.
Do you remember, young master? We pay our respects to the Shimura warriors buried here. Then spend the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
Oh, another poem. It's the calm before the storm, before the raid on Shimura Castle. And that is it up there, is it? I think we've walked a fair way. That is definitely it. Wow. I was so enamored with the seeing Shimura Castle on the horizon that I didn't see what we're meditating on here. Let's just make it up as we go along. Soaring ambition. Well, we were talking about ambition and how that perpetuated progress throughout the world over the last 1,000 years. Soaring ambition. But the works of men are frail. Lords and clans vanish. That's quite neat, isn't it?
Soaring ambition. The works of men are frail. Lords and clans vanish.
Well said, my lord. The proud do not endure. The greatest of us fall in the end.
We should return to Omi.
I'll stay a while.
I know better than to argue.
Good. You learned something today. Kazumasa used to say Lord Shimura was too concerned with that castle.
The strongest point on the island.
He equated strength with the huge, the immovable, like a mountain.
He had a point. Doubt and indecision have destroyed armies. In the midst of battle, true leaders must stay rooted, stand firm.
But look at that waterfall. All that immovable rock yields to water. The strength we need is all around us. I have one more place I would like to visit, my lord. When you're ready.
All this wisdom that she has, we don't tap into it. All these questions we've asked of her in this route through, we've not asked of her before. It's a little lesson to kind of speak to the old folk, see what's up, see what's going down. What do they know? Because they've usually got it all sorted.
Lord Sakai.
So Lord Shimura values the immovable, but she was saying that the immovable, all you need is pressure and time, to quote a different medium in Shawshank Redemption. So the water eventually erodes the rock. So strength is all around us in different forms, and how and where we use it. So that's kind of a metaphor for what we're up to now. It's not one unmovable force like the samurai. We're using all the elements that we can, all the elements of combat and all the elements of warfare and martial artistry to get the job done, because we're not being one immovable force. Someone will find a way. You've got to be a bit more versatile than that. Keep them guessing. That's what she's telling us in her own way. Hey Lex, welcome to the stream. Alexa, you too. Good morning to you.
Excuse me. The cold wind is getting to me.
Yuriko, you're not well.
Nonsense.
Let me take you to Akashima. They can treat you.
We have to visit someplace special.
Where?
It's not far. After that, I promise we will see your healers.
Fine. But if you start feeling worse, we go straight to Akashima.
Of course, my lord. Always so stern.
The art of seeing.
Where is this special place of yours?
You'll see.
You cannot tell me?
I won't have to.
Okay. Yuriko's
Lead the
fading.
way.
Let's see if you can keep up.
Careful, Yuriko.
She's lived her life, and it's been an honour to serve the Sakai clan. She's very proud to see Jin back, embodying what his father, the traits his father gave him. And she's going to show us one last thing. And let's do that in the outfit we came for.
Do you know where we are?
There's an onsen around here, isn't there?
What is an onsen?
There it is. Shall we take a closer look?
Oh, it's a bath. Are we going to take a bath with Yuriko? That'd be slightly awkward, I think.
Isn't it beautiful?
Very. Why are we here?
Are you upset? I hope it's not wrong of us to come.
I don't understand.
It's so painful to
Was this
see
the hot
you weighed
springs his
down
mother
by
used?
sadness with Lady Sakai and the little one.
Yuriko, are you alright?
It's nothing. I just felt a little faint.
When did you last eat?
Yesterday, I think.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Please, Yuriko. Rest here a moment.
As you wish, since you ask so sweetly.
I'll be back soon. Maybe there's game nearby.
Okay, we're going to go on a bit of a hunt. Find Yuriko something to eat. We can't get our sweet Butty out for Yuriko here, but she's going to sit by here. She brought us to the place where Jin's mother rested, convalesced, recuperated. Well, probably not recuperated. As she was dying, she still went to the spring with her coiffured hair, continuing her routine, trying to defy the inevitable. Hunt for boar to feed Yuriko. Well, we've got our bow. I wouldn't subject these guys to poison. Probably wouldn't want to poison your kills anyway. Here we go. Got one. Two. I think we only get one.
I'll bring this to Yuriko. Make her eat a little.
That's all we needed. So we probably need to get a fire sorted and burn some meat. Imagine something like a boar taste amazing after you fasted since the day before.
Yuriko! Yuriko! Her horse isn't here.
Okay, follow the tracks.
She rode off.
Looks... Which way? That way it seems. Return to the tracks. Return to the horse's tracks. No. Here we go. That way. Up here. So she's starting to lose
She came this way.
the marbles a little bit. A lot. Her energy's fading, so we want to get some food in her.
Yuriko's horse. She can't be far.
Find Yuriko. Oh, goodness. Just sort of random pockets of death. No explanation. Turn to the tracks. Here we go. Oh, wow. This is amazing. This clearing that's of the bamboo into a kind of shrine. Buddhist looking shrine.
Yuriko!
My lord.
Yuriko, are you hurt?
No. I got lost.
Where were you going?
I saw my mother. She waved but kept walking. I had to catch up.
I'm bringing you home.
No. My mother. I have to make an offering.
You do not.
Please. For all the times I've done as you asked. Come with me. Let me pay respects to my mother.
All right. But don't push yourself.
Thank you.
So she seems to be tying up loose ends, doesn't she? Before she goes, she's got to pay her respects to various places that were important to her and people that were important to her. Almost as if she's doing a
My mother would
triage
take me on long walks in these hills.
of her life.
Teach me about the plants.
Maybe that's why you saw her.
Turtle Rock Shrine.
We're almost there.
Here we go, another graveyard. With another cricket cage.
A cemetery.
My family is here.
This is her family. So we've been to uncle's cemetery, father's, aunties. But this is the best of them all.
Kazumasa. That night, you brought little Jin to me. And he was so sick after all that time in the forest. We had already lost Lady Sakai. Kazumasa, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I made him drink that remedy my mother taught him. We sat by his side the whole night. You held my hand. Do you remember?
Yes. I remember.
That night, I was so scared. So sad for little Jin. But I was so happy. Does that make me a bad person?
No.
When he recovered, when you taught me how to ride, the day we rode to the onsen, oh, the sunset was red and full.
That was what?
The best day of my life. It's dark, Kazumasa. Tell me what you see.
That's really sad. That's really sad. She was in service to the Sakais, and she obviously had great love and respect for Lord Sakai, his father, Kazumasa. But it's so sad that someone is so sort of reveres them so much, but yet she lived in this kind of servitude that was honourable to her. So it's beautiful and sad at the same time. And to have such a simple day, being taught to ride and seeing the sunset, as being her favourite, that's also beautiful. Best day of her life. And it's sad to see her go. She doesn't regret any of her life, it seems. She's got a great love for the family that she devoted all her life to. And in her dying moments, she looks back with pride and love and joy. Yeah, mixed
I
emotions.
can see all the way to Yarikawa.
I remember the war. A tragedy for all the clans.
Good people remain there.
It's also interesting here because we are looking back. We are at a point here where we're looking back at the land we have trodden to get here. From all the way down this South Island. And then we've come up here on this peninsula, back into Toyotama, and we've worked our way up. And behind us, which I won't be able to see right now, I don't believe. No, I don't think we see behind us. Behind us is Shimura Castle, and that's where we go next. But at the moment, we are describing the land in which this woman has lived for so long.
Castle Kaneda.
I wish you weren't there so often.
Why do you say that?
You have many responsibilities. I am grateful for the time we share, but I always want more.
So she's being open and honest to who she thinks is Jin's father, but she's saying it with as if it's come from a romantic situation. I don't know if it ever alludes to that, but because it's a romantic situation, yeah, I don't know. Let's let that lie. Let's not go there. That's obviously just my complicated mind trying to make things more complicated. Where it's innocent and beautiful is how we should look at it.
In Kushi. You can see the pagoda.
Every new year, I pray there for you and little Jin and my family.
Jin is lucky you take such good care of him.
Imagine if he said, yeah, but he's a little
Tell me
cunt.
what you see. Yuriko? Rest, Yuriko. The strength we need is all around us. The mighty fall at last, to be no more than dust before the wind.
Isn't that lovely? She guided him living dual meaning for her, that she was living out her last moments with Lord Sakai while teaching Jin Sakai, passing on wisdom, and Jin was helping her to reach her final resting place. And that was probably the plan all along. She knew it, she sensed it, she knew she was fading. And to slip away in this perfection must have been quite... Oh, Yuriko's keepsake. Arrows have a 15% chance to poison enemies. Got 2 of those. Bowman's straw hat, favoured by the archers. Let's look at this one. Yeah, I don't like these ones. They're a bit ridiculous. I mean... Yeah, I'm not rocking those ones yet. I mean, look at that. That's too much, that is. The straw hat Ronin. But the wood spirit straw hats are the key to it all. So what I might rock with this at the moment is the Hero of Tsushima helmet. Just because it sets it off a bit better than what we had there at that time. Here we go. Masked up in father's armour. We've done it. Now there's Lord Shimmer's camp. We've meandered around the place, haven't we? We can fast travel to these places. Let's go and do this Turtle Rock Shrine first.
Here!
I think we need to come out of here. And make our way up this little path here where the archers are. Let's do this and then let's head down and purchase some things. Upgrade our armour. I'm tempted to do what we were talking about earlier, Sam. I was tempting to go and find that that longbow mission first before we crack on. I think that's a good idea. Not that we'll need the longbow for there we go. Not that we'll need the longbow for the castle. Now what? Moments calm to think about what we've just seen. The final moments of a life well spent. Now I felt that was harsh. I don't feel that I let go there, and I think I did everything correct. Snake round here. I think we're going to go down now. Sam says, the writing in this game is so good. It is good. It is good. But you know, I was just thinking, although it is very good, it plays on the emotions and there's the terrors of war and everything that goes in with that. And it is beautiful and it is wonderfully well written. But if you were asking me if I was to, what I'd enjoy in terms of a PlayStation exclusive, I'd say Horizon. I prefer the story more than this. Although this is excellent, the world is beautiful, the rip-roaring ride, and the complexity of that story. I think science fiction is a great way to wow you in stories, because you still have the traumas of war and conflict and all of these sorts of things, but you can spice it up with other elements. And this is playing it. You know, you've got to play it straight. It's in a real world situation, although historical. But the drama has got to be grounded. They could put in some portrayal, couldn't they? And I think they do. And that's the kind of limit of the twists and turns. Is someone dead? Are they not? But it's always going to revolve around the loss and survival. But that's okay. I'm not putting this game down in any way, shape or form. I'm just saying it's a well-crafted, simple story. Beautifully written. As Sam commented, beautifully written. Charm of Huri no Mikoto. Kami of the Hunt. Remain hidden when assassinating enemies for grass. That is straight in. No messing about. That is the best assassin charm that we've experienced yet. Wind chimes release poisonous vapor that kill enemies who pick them up. I'm going to take out this drop additional ammo or supplies, you know. And put this in. And then because we're wandering, let's put the Traveller's Attire back on. Okay. Sam Harrison suggests we should go and get that bow, and I think that's a good idea. Let us head I'd like to focus on the town and see. Yeah, here we go. So they've got a bowyer and a trapper, but here has a bowyer and an armourer. So let's head here first and upgrade our armour.
Haven't slept well since that night.
We can also pick up the gifts.
Has the millet gotten worse?
You're probably just as sick of eating it as I am. Oh, you'd really like some.
Supplies needed.
It's different.
There's not enough millet to go around.
Here we go. What are you going to talk of here?
There's a man, my lord, swinging his sword, slashing the air on the beaches of Sutsu.
Another survivor? Or a bandit?
I don't know, but I think he was crying.
Another tale, one would think. Here we go. Oh, goodness. That's quite a way out. I did not even know somewhere existed out there. So it's way past Imugi Cove and keep going. Another story there. Slashing his sword in the air. Very strange.
How could I forget Norio? So awful. What happened to the Cedar Temple monks?
Talking about Norio there. So that's the swordsmith. We don't need him. We need the armourer.
Permit me to refine your armor, my lord.
That would be a pleasure. Let's hit up straight away the Sakai clan armour. At the moment, we look like that. Next, we'll look like this. And that just gives us a major increase to melee damage for a reasonable cost, considering the amount of supplies and linen we've got.
This will keep you safe.
Let's run through the others. Ronin attire, we wear quite a lot. This is the final upgrade for that. And that gives us this ridiculous straw hat, which I'm changing immediately. And it doesn't eat too much into the supplies we have, but that gives us, after leaving Pampas Grass while crouched, enemies will be significantly slower to detect you. I like that.
Much better
protection. We are a stealth master now. There's absolutely no excuse for detection now. None. Right, I'm going to leave the Samurai clan
I have
armor.
no way to strengthen your
We've
armor.
upgraded that completely. I'm going to now use the Sakai clan armor for my head-to-head combats, because I think it's less durable, but symbolically I'm enjoying it. Now a massive increase to health. Oh, it won't be less durable
this will
now.
Protect you.
And then if we add one more, that gives 2 winning standoff streaks. So we could upgrade it to 5.
This will keep you safe.
That's OP if we get it right.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, let's head over here. Hopefully to the Boya. Now, we've used all our upgrades. So, Hiyoshi Springs, and let's see if we can't find this... this tale, this mythic tale. Let's head to the trapper first.
My lord, anything to offer from your hunting?
Yeah, let's upgrade the poison darts.
Worthy of a samurai.
And the hallucination darts. And the black powder bombs.
An excellent choice.
And that's all she wrote right now. Still full of bamboo. That must be for the bowyer and the swordsmith, maybe? Okay. Do you know what?
Save my sister.
I think these particular question marks are something we've already revealed, but somehow it blinds them again. Let's have a look. No, maybe not. Yeah, this is the bamboo strike, isn't it? Oh no. Ah, here's the storyteller. Goodness me, how do we miss this? We've been travelling through 2/3 of the game.
Awaits.
2/3 of the game with Neria Longbow to help us.
Long ago, an emperor and his palace were plagued by a winged demon. The emperor sent for Uchitsune, the most renowned archer of his time, who wielded a bow blessed by a kami. When the demon next came, Uchitsune was ready, longbow in hand. His aim was truer, and his arrows flew farther than any archers in Japan. Uchitsune loosed a single arrow. It pierced the demon's heart. As it fell to the ground, it cursed Uchitsune with its final breath. Soon after, Uchitsune saw the forms of the demon everywhere. His legendary bow never missed, but each arrow that hit its mark was met with a very human scream. The trail of bodies led to his capture. Though many called for Uchitsune's death, the emperor felt pity for him. Uchitsune was banished to Tsushima Island. He died years later, alone and forgotten by all but a few. The demon-slaying longbow has remained hidden here since his passing. Some say it awaits a worthy master. Others believe it still holds the demon's curse.
The curse of Uchitsune. Another mythical item that has lay hidden. And I wonder if there's some followers.
Bow sounds powerful.
Take care, my lord. The bow inspires darkness in those who seek it.
I'll bear that in mind. The question is where to begin looking.
To quiet his mind, Uchitsune often walked the coast, obsessed with the blue hydrangeas that grew there. Perhaps they'll provide a clue.
Blue Hydrangeas Coast. Search the Hiyoshi Coast for blue flowers. Yes, so maybe he had some loyal followers. He said he died forgotten by all but a few. Now I wonder if those people were charged with being the custodian or the protector of the resting place of this long arrow, long bow, that fires truer and farther than the one we have. Here we go.
Blue hydrangeas like the musician mentioned. I must be close.
Okay. Quite proud to be wearing the Sakai armour now, knowing that our father carried many of the traits that we now bear. So we should be proud of that.
Strange. That tomb is cracked open.
This way he rests. Can get through these antlers? No problem. Wow, this very Uncharted. This with the raft of light coming down. Very Indiana Jones.
An island surrounded by blue flowers. Which is in this bowl could be there.
Okay, got to remember the island. Search Hiyoshi for the island. Okay. So it's given us a locale. That's not...
Which is in its resting place.
Oh, so they must do some kind of... we've seen a lot of people burnt, cremated, but maybe that was by necessity during this wartime. Yeah, I wonder if that's culturally, that's just what they do and they never bury. Let's see what's up there. We can. We can't. Okay, here we are looking for this island. Ooh, I like that. And it's going to take us out above and behind. Oh,
Stop searching for the cursed bow. It leads only to death.
Yeah, they are the custodians, the protectors of the bow.
I wore the mask of a Tengu demon. And that was a warning shot. Can't let my guard down.
Tengu demon. Right, let's follow the... Follow the blue flowers. It's kind of aiming us into the wood, but I might just go round. Skirt the coast, see if we can see the island. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? I can see it. It's there. There's the blue flowers. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we should mop up a few more things before we enter Castle Canada. Three boars, 3 shots. How many pelts? 8. 4, 5, 6, 7 pelts. Okay. Look at it. Look at the surf coming over the shallow approach to this rock face. Let's head round. Alright, we're not bothered about those guys over there. They can fight with the fauna of the island all they want. We've got longbows to get. Longbows to get, castles to infiltrate. And I'm wondering whether we should, perhaps, go and do a few more stories first. before we continue. I'm not sure.
Draw your blades!
Right, we're going to stand off like there's no tomorrow. 2. I think we get 4. 3. 4. Oh. That was just perfect. That was just perfect. 4 standoffs. Perfect parry. 2 swipes and it's done. You go and spread that word of the ghost, sir.
Hold still.
That's the price of your liberty. You tell people what happened here today.
Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Be careful up there.
I'd be honored if you had this.
What is it? Supplies? Not quite up to the next technique point, which we're going to spend on getting the full complement of standoff streaks. I think 5 in total. Now this is interesting over here. I think it is a dead body, but it's kneeling. So we're not near Komoda Beach. This is a different battle between fallen samurai. Wow. Okay, we're heading down there. But we're not Link, so we haven't got a paraglider to do so. You see what I mean? We are locked into the realism of this time. So it kind of limits what they can, the surprises that they can do in terms of gameplay. I know in Ghost of Yotei, it's 100 years later, and we saw her with some kind of rifle. So that will help. Add a bit of a variety into the gameplay. But we can't have a paraglider. Well, maybe we could, I'm not sure. We've got boar skin, there's bamboo to create a frame. I'm sure it could be done. We'll see. There might be some wonderful inventions that can be produced. You know, foregoing a little bit of realism in favour of the gameplay, which I'm not sure they'd do. I think they're very intent on making this
more blue flowers.
A very authentic experience. There's Castle Canada. No. Yes, Castle Canada. There we go. We need to get down there somehow. I don't know the best way to go about that. Probably around here. There we go. We'll just come down this path onto the beach. And then maybe a swim is in order. Because that's it, right? This is a wonderful cove, isn't it? Quite secluded. Lots of driftwood hanging around. Yeah, this is the secret beach you come to, isn't it? Well, it's not so secret. There is what looks like to be a captured fisherman, bound in his own net, tied up, arms back with a sword, into his sternum. Why? Just why? Right, what have we got in here? It's a cave. Someone has been staying here. There is baskets, arrows. Makes sense, considering we're after a bow, a long bow. Let's examine it.
A mountain surrounded by blue flowers. Uchitsune's bow could be there.
Oh, a goose chase. Painting acquired. Mountain. Search Hiyoshi for the mountain. Oh man.
Continue your search, and Tsushima will fall.
Enough. Speak plainly.
This is your last chance. Leave the boat alone.
Okay, another warning. Right, let's head over here. Do you know what? Rather than come up the mountainside, let's do ourselves a favour. Fast travel to this survivor camp. We are in the mix. We've just got to, well, get some higher ground, I guess. Find some higher ground. Aha. Presents itself immediately.
Blue flowers. This is the right way.
Right, I think we need to go up this side. That's where the blue flowers are kind of leading us to. And there it is. In the side, cut into the side of this rocky mountain, is a graveyard. Amazing. And a shrine. I think the shrine is where we're supposed to go, but I can't resist having a look at this. Nothing too dissimilar to what we've seen in various cemeteries, but people laid to rest in the side of the mountain, cut out of it. Amazing.
The bow must be there.
Right. I can't remember this mission, this side quest at all, but we're descending here, trapped, taking the lower ground, so considering we've been warned a few times, I think we know what's coming. In that regard, let's make sure we're fighting fire with fire by getting Tadayori involved. There's the bow, mind. Woo! That gives us a bit more concentration speed.
Uchitsune's longbow.
Wow.
Your bow is cursed. You will see nothing but death to the end of your days.
We're not in... We're not in a bow and arrow fight here. So I've changed into the wrong outfit. Let's compare our two melee outfits. We've got the Sakai clan armor. Major melee, major health, streaks. Samurai clan is reduced damage, major, increased to health. So I like the Sakai clan armor because it gives us an increase to our melee, which we want, whereas the Samurai clan armor does not. The Ronin attire does it, but we've geared that towards stealth. So we'll stick with this for now. Daddy's armor. fight for the longbow. Considering we should have completed this early game, I'm not expecting as hard a fight as perhaps the Straw Hat Ronin duels here. But let's give him the respect he deserves. Yeah, no double ting. Let's give him one of those. I'm already down half.
The demon's curse.
First, I'll drive the Mongols from our home. After that, I'll worry about curses.
And we've got the ghost here.
You see, the demons will haunt you.
Oh, I'm also not in the right stance. There we go. So even fevered with hallucinations, we managed to take him out. Protector of this bow.
Curse of Uchitsune.
Curse of Ichitsune. There we go, Sam. We found the bow. Thank you for pointing that out. Completely forgot about it. And we can do what we've been saying. Upgrade our techniques. It's a little bit quick to do that there, because it was going to give us some information about the bow, but there we go. After a successful standout, 2 enemies will rush in and open themselves up to a killing blow. Oh, wow, okay. Wait until the enemies attack. Okay, we'll do that. So I think we now have 5 all told with our armour. With our Sakai clan armour. Shot by the longbow. Explodes moments after impact, igniting bystanders. So we've got explosive arrows now. That's interesting. And we've got... Yes, explosive arrows. And we've got heavy arrows. So what are we rocking at the moment? We've got lots of them. What can we shoot? What can we shoot? Oh yes, takes a while to dial in, but indeed we get a nice old zoom there. Nice old zoom. Okay. I think we should go and sort this fishing village out while we're here. And then maybe snake round doing these. And do a Mother's Piece, Masako's Tale. This is another kind of moment I think we take to... There's combat involved, there's action set pieces, but we're taking a moment out of our mission for Masako to deal with the assassination, the assassins trying to form a new clan by burying her husband. But Mongols still hold the area, so we're going to help her do that service for her husband. Let's fast travel there so we can get out quickly and then go and do the Ketchi fishing village. Time for our Ronin outfit. No, we're travelling, aren't we? Let's have our traveller's outfit. Okay, maybe we can try out our new bow. Let's see. It's better in stealth to do so because you get the time to charge and dial in the shot. I want to get down there, but how? exactly what we wanted. Okay, here we go. The fishing village is riddled. How far can we actually reach here? That's the question. Pretty bloody far. The power of it! It knocked him off his feet. He did not see that coming. I don't think he even acknowledged that he was dead. Right. We can be viewed. We can. But we're so
huge we switch.
clouded with this protection. We don't want the powder bomb, we want the wind chimes. I'm going to test out this new charm. Come on, hear it. Oh, damn it. Right, let's leave those guys alone for the moment then. So, kill enemies with a hallucinating foe. Okay, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. We've got the hallucination dart, so let's try and do this then. Want to reach this? We can. Because we're stealthy. Let's get this guy. Ooh. Wasted. Did it. So many weapons now. In quick succession, we've got the blow dart. And we've got the longbow. An embarrassment of ranged wealth.
You're going to be all right.
I prayed for this.
Go. Be well.
Go on then. We will rock the lampshade. It does look cool when it's dark in comparison to when it was sort of a straw colour. Go. Longbows unite. Let's see if we can get them on the move. We did quite well. I think the hitbox was particularly kind though. Not there, it wasn't. They're going to come out and they're going to worry. They're going to come out, they're going to worry. Yeah, I'm not using these wind chimes to good effect here at all. At all. Using bombs to good effect though. There's one guy behind over there. So all we've got to do is rescue the hostages. There's one in here. Saul needs some resolve, so that's good. Enemies nearby. Okay. Can we get a shoji? Yes, we can. Shoji draw kill.
The best day of my life, my lord.
Go, and stay safe.
An odd phrase.
What was it she said?
So he's meaning in that moment, that microcosm of being gifted his freedom when he thought he was about to die, was the best moment in the best day in his life. So one moment can make the day. Remember that next time you're having a really bad day. Just one microsecond can make it the best day in your life. I can't think of a situation too readily that I can draw to mind where that's happened to me, but it happened to him. We made that happen. Trying to find the other hostage, though. There we go, over there. Okay. The boy's standing still for a minute. Absolutely takes them off their feet. Incredible.
Didn't you kill them first?
Here we go, that's got to scare them. That's got to scare them. Terribly. Boom. It's less impressive when he's got that lampshade on his head, though.
You'll be free soon.
Now, I don't think we get a key here. I'm not sure this is a site for keys.
I can't believe my luck.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
Ran out of rations last night.
No. Just maybe some supplies. Increased legend for the bonus, and people are coming in back to the village to work, to live, to be. Hopefully in safety. Kage. The most comfortable pillow this side of Toyotama. Everybody needs a kage for a pillow. Everybody needs a kage. Everybody needs a kage for a pillow. Everybody needs a kage. The Laughing Bandits. Ketchi has endured much hardship under the Mongols. I'll take a look around, make sure things are in order. I can't see it. Is it in the building? Ah, here we are. Before we do that, we can have a little pray, a little bow for the leaping fish.
The invaders are gone.
It's not that, my lord. A group of bandits is terrorizing Komoda. They slaughtered my whole family like animals.
Then I'll hunt them down like animals. Where did they kill your family?
At our home, north of here, on the river.
I'll pick up the bandits' trail there. What's your name?
Saki, my lord.
I will avenge your family, Saki.
And then we'll toast our victory of revenge with a sake. Sake. I think what we're doing here is we're not rushing. Although we want to take Castle Shimura and we want to take back that island because it's a key thing to take. We don't want to do it with Uncle because we're so used to being a ghost now in those ghostly ways. As soon as we start fighting, we're going to get it in the neck from Uncle. That we're not a samurai anymore. We're not a true samurai anymore. We're a disgrace to our father. It's a disgrace to the clan Shimura. And here we've got our own agency. We're helping people. We're helping the island, but we're not getting it in the neck while we do it. So I think on that note, we may. Let's try and kick our heels a little bit. Still doing good. Still helping the island. But not at the bidding of Uncle just yet. It was nice to go back home, nice to learn about our family and spend the last day with our caretaker, what do you call it? It's like not babysitter, matron, godmother, kind of like a godmother. One that looks after us anyway. Okay, let's get the Sakai armor on and let's have another duel. We've got some Mongols, 5 Mongols. We should be able to see them off if we're okay. Missed my window. Absolutely missed my window. Couldn't see him. Well, it works out okay. But the promise of 5 beautiful standoff kills in one eludes us for another moment. Travel to Saki's home, 300 metres away. That's a part of the island we've not been to yet, towards the north coast. Welcome to the stream, Estevan. Hope you're doing well. We are kind of kicking our heels a little bit, mopping up a few things in the south of Tsushima. We've received our longbow. We went home to Omi to collect lay our godmother to rest, and also collect our some poison darts. And here we're about to have a good hot spring, show Jin's sweet bati, and increase our health. And we reflect on something. Freedom with Shimura, a lover's touch. Now, maybe it's because I've just seen Jin's arsehole, but I'm keen to know, has he known love? He doesn't talk about it. He doesn't ooze sexuality, does he? So let's see about that.
Wish I had some company in here.
Oh,
it's been too long.
It's been too long. Well, at least we know he's had a dry spell. I imagine it's the routine and discipline of being a samurai. I imagine it doesn't lead to too many opportunities for companionship. But, you know, he's in a warm bath, he's tired, thoughts ran away from him.
We're in this together.
And it led him down the usual path. The usual sexy path. And Saki's home here.
Must be Saki's home. Should check inside.
We'll check inside. It has been ransacked. So she was complaining of bandits that have taken her family. Not taken, probably, I think, killed. So we're avenging that.
He tried to fight back. Killed in cold blood. A map marking this location. What's it say? And then we can finally be together.
Whoa.
This was no random attack.
Finally be together.
Nothing else here. I should check outside.
I'm wondering what this is all about. Finally be together. There's love involved.
Died trying to protect his family.
Looks like one of the Mongol dogs. I don't think that was native to the island. Is there more to investigate outside? Investigate outside the home. Here we go.
A lot of men here. Headed for the road.
Follow the bandits' tracks. Well, we've got 11 concurrents on the stream right now. Well, it was. It's dipped down. So that's the highest of the stream so far. It's slowly on this channel, which I like. But whoever's watching and listening now, where are you watching and listening from? Let me know in the chat. Here's the tracks. Is it dawning or is it dusking? I'm not sure.
Help me, my lord.
Right, he's fallen off his horse, or the horse got.
What happened here?
I heard the old Ketchy farm was freed. Thought I'd bring them horses and medicine. Bunch of bandits found me first. Took everything.
Any idea where they were headed?
They mentioned Komoda village. Whatever's left of it.
I'll head there. Can you walk? Ketchy isn't far.
I think so. Find those bastards. They thought this was funny.
Find those bastards thought it was funny. Lester Van's from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Breaking Bad country. Great to have you here. Is Breaking Bad still your finest screen moment? Or are there other films and TV that represent Albuquerque just as well? Travel to the Commodore ruins, right the way across here. Okay, that's good. We might break it up with this Takeshi farmstead, you know. And Aman is from India. Okay. What do we need to achieve here? They've already seen to it pretty brutally. Things are burnt down. But no, kill an enemy investigating a wind chime. We can do that. We can do that quite well. Now, we are undertaking these for two reasons. The first, Lord Shimura says we need to protect the bread baskets of the island, the food-producing locations, because the Mongols are taking those over for themselves. And if they've got it, the Tsushimans haven't, and they'll starve. And another reason, a lot of these places have people with keys towards some armour, and that's another mythic tale. This looks quite sprawling. We've got our chimes, but we've also got our longbows. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Right, it's all burnt, so it's not for us. Here we go. There we go. Hopefully we'll get our bonus now. Turn round, boy. Turn round, my boy. Right, these bandits aren't as durable as some. They've got no armour on. This guy can be rescued.
Hold still.
I'm forever indebted to you.
Be careful up there.
That old man promised me a month's food. Now he says he can't pay.
He's already whinging. His life has been saved, and he's already back into the swing of things with his daily woes. Surely life should be sweeter now. Everything that once troubled him should seem like a fart in the wind. But no, people forget too quickly. They've very nearly died. And the human condition takes over. Back to Albuquerque for a hot minute. Estevan says, unfortunately, Breaking Bad is still what Albuquerque is most famous for, unless you count where Bugs Bunny was supposed to make that left turn. That's funny, man. That's funny. I'm sure it has its wonderful charms, as was displayed in both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. There's the doggy. There's the doggy. Okay. doggy there. Where? We still want someone to investigate a wind chime. Poisoned? Why were we poisoned? From the charm? Bizarre. Maybe the charm will do its work here and poison him. Yes. Surely that's going to do it. Is he dead yet? No, he's still writhing. Yeah, that didn't... we didn't kill him. So I'm going to take off this charm. Just for a minute. Try and do this. Wind charm. Well, I don't know what else to do. He was investigating it, surely? Either that's bugged or we're doing something very wrong.
Help me! You'll be free soon.
What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
Can barely keep anything down.
Well, that's 2 of 4. Got to find another. Looks like this is the end of this area. There's no more down there. So the rest of the hostages will stretch this way. We'll keep trying with the wind chimes. We'll keep trying. So we've saved that guy. He's happy enough. There is more over here. Right, let's try this again. Now, we shouldn't be able to be detected in this pampas grass. The other enemies. Done. Bonus done. Why that wasn't done before, no idea. Chain assassination. Very, very quick. In comparison. Longbow. Another longbow. Not as good. Oh, come on then.
Please release me!
Hold still.
Let me go. I don't love you anymore.
Thank you, my lord.
You're safe now.
Please release me. Let me go. Right, here is leather or record. Oh, I thought there were some records. Now, I think that's where we need to go next. This is sprawling. Sprawling. Come on, Kagi, down here. Okay. Now, looks like we might be out of the area completely. So we've got one more to get. There's no one in here. I might just use Kagi to go around. There's only one little section left and we can have a good old scrap. A good old scrap. You've arrived at the track location. We're looking for enemies. Have we been atop here? I think we have. I think we've been atop here. No. This is the last bit. Okay, they're all spaced out quite nice. And that guy was not paying attention. He looked round, but didn't take notice. Oh, that was very Assassin's Creed-esque, wasn't it? Right, what can we do here? They're not looking. They are looking. But Ghost is around. Is that you?
Help me!
Any more? That's it. That's the last of them.
You'll be free soon.
Bless you, Lord Sakai.
Go. Be well.
If we share, we'll all go hungry.
All three hostages got. Takeshiki farmstead has been liberated. Technique point earned. Bonus objective completed. People happy. Okay. What should we spend it on? We've not spent much in this ghost weapon area at all. Black powder bombs, concussive shockwave. That sounds good to me. There's a legend storyteller to be had. Over there. Next, we'll continue by entering Commodore Town and finding these bandits for this woman. Avenging her family. But what we read in that, the location of the massacre, her former home, Saki's home, we read a note saying we could finally be together.
Quickly,
So I wonder what that means. Is it that Saki ordered it and has a love interest that did it to get with her? Doesn't seem that way. She was quite intent on us doing some investigation. I wonder what on earth could be going on there. It's a long way here. We've not come across any. He says. Said we're not going to come across any random events, but here we have one. Not so random if they happen so often, is it? But another chance
challenge me
to do our standoff routine. Again, masks. No, I thought it was going to be masks then. Build up our ghost meter as well if we're good about this. We'll wait for their attack. Just the 4. There wasn't a fifth to be had. Here we are.
The village. The bandits could be here.
Search for bandits in the ruins. Usually, a place of this size is a territory to overcome, but this looks to be abandoned. Lots of sick people, or... Here we go.
Those dogs killed Saki's family.
Alive. Oh, the stealth is gone. The horse is gone. Was that Kagi? I don't know. Not in Tadayori's outfit, but we're doing okay. Jay Wick, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your kind words. Jay Wick is from Knoxville, Tennessee. We are trying to find some bandits for Saki. Any more? Right, talk to the woman inside the home. Dealt with the bandits. Got a bamboo strike. Can we do it now? Yeah, we can. Let's see how we get on here. Ooh! Too slow. Again, too slow. Right, this gives us an extra resolve. No, not quite. We need one more slot. Okay, so Commodore Town, close to Commodore Beach, where all this began. We need to talk to this woman, find out what happened to Saki and her family.
My lord, will you let me go?
If you tell me the truth, what were these men laughing at?
Some poor girl. She was in love with Haruo. He was in charge. She told him where her family hid their rice.
Was her name Saki?
Yes, Saki. She thought Haruo would return her affection. Instead, he killed her family, took the rice, and left her in the ditch.
And I was the instrument of her revenge. Get out of here.
I see. It makes sense now.
I'm going to have a word with Saki.
She was a woman scorned. Fell in love with the bandit. And but all he wanted was her rice. We're not on Kagi. I don't feel good about that. So do we have to go back and chastise her for mean ways? So return to Saki. Is there anything close nearby? There's not. Let's head to here first. And then we can come back to Commodore Village and continue on our journey towards Lady Mass. Good 600 meters away. Oh, where's Kagi gone? I thought I jumped atop Kagi, but I didn't. Well, I'll let them... No, maybe I won't. Got away with it. The other guy. Bit of XP. Bit of legend. I'm going to leave those guys to it. 290 meters away. They can just gesticulate after me. So many of these sort of very, very similar random events that go on. Patrolling Mongols, fights with wildlife, hostages. It kind of gets a bit much. Speaking of a bit much, come on, foxes. Oh, did I lose him? I took my eye off him for a second. There he is. Kind enough to wait for us. There we go. I can see it, Fox. Well done to you. We haven't happened upon a shrine without the fox, so they're good. And we've unlocked a new charm slot. So we've got a bit of work to do now, deciding which... We've got slots for every armour. So let's just start with one. Something to do. So melee damage we could do. Moderate increase to arrows. We're not going to use arrows as much as we use our sword. Reduces all damage by minor amounts, moderate amounts. That could be fun. But I might go for the damage rather than the health. We'll be more attack than a defense with this armor, I think. And then whenever we hit up a different armor, we'll add it as we go. I won't do them all now. Just a little late.
Horse!
Where's Kagi gone? Right, let's continue here. Oh no, no, no! Oh goodness. I forgot what we were doing. How frustrating is that? Ah, no matter, we can head back here. In fact, we can just head here. I didn't see that. To finish what we started.
Let's go.
To give Sake a piece of our mind. She didn't tell us about that she led her family to their demise. Inadvertently. But she wants the death of who brought that about.
What's going on here?
It's a strange tragedy, my lord.
Ah. Oh no. They're mourning Saki, are they?
Where's Saki?
She drowned herself in the river. From what I understand, she blamed herself for the death of her family.
She was manipulated by the bandits you met on the road. They won't do any more harm.
Thank you, my lord. Perhaps some good will come of this.
Yeah, another tale of woe in a land of conflict. Not too much more to say about that. We've seen it in many different guises so far. Here's an offense charm, Charm of Bludgeoning. Moderate increase to stagger damage. That's always quite interesting. Happy with what we got for now, though. Okay, now we can continue from Commodore Town up to here.
Mother used to be so full of life. Hard to believe you and I survived this.
I'm going to change up to my Ronin outfit and add a charm. Got any more shadows? Yes, we have. So, very much reducing enemy detection. I hope they stack. I really do hope they stack, because if they don't, that's just a waste of charm slots. I think that's why they give you multiple, because you can load up in a certain direction. But yeah, this is our stealth outfit for show. And this looks to have been the staging area for the staging camp for the conflict. No more samurai, though. Why the Mongols didn't take over Commodore Town, though, I do not know, considering they've got a stronghold just down the road. Ah, it's bandit. No, it's Mongol territory, but they look like bandits to me. Right. Defeat the Mongols. Enemies, kill enemies with longbows. Well, we can do that. We can very much do that with the arrows we don't have. We'll find some. We will find some. Let's try and lure this guy over here. Right, and this gentleman over here is primed for a good shoji, I think that's how you pronounce it, door assassination. Right, I don't think we're gonna... Oh, I did not see the gulf between us there. Okay, let's get back, because there's two guys on a horse. Let's go and deal with these two gentlemen over here. They're not longbows. These guys do not look like... They are Mongols. I thought they were bandits, but they are Mongols. We very much require some arrows, very much require. Oh, I didn't see him. Didn't see him at all. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let them just walk on. Oh no, they're investigating. I think he's going to blow his horn and all hell's going to break loose. That's not good. Yeah, beckoning all and sundry. That gives us a moment though, doesn't it? That gives us a moment. Right, they're not hostages, but they're not enemies either. Okay. My kingdom for an arrow refill. I really want that bonus. I very much want that bonus. We need to find some long arrows and take out 3 gentlemen. It's very good that the slaves aren't alerting them. The guy up here. Maybe he'll have some on him. Oh my days. And I'm out. Flame arrows it is. Flame arrows it is. Let's take some cover over here. Oh, here we go. Right, set him on fire. Let's just go up and see if we can't get some arrows refills off these gents. Nope. No. I think we might have to forego the bonus. I don't see any situation where we're going to be able to refill. Come on, that's prime assassination position. Prime. Don't turn round. Oh, right in the back of the neck, severing the spine. Instant death. Instant death for you, sir. Taking back this territory. It's a sprawling territory. It advertises itself as a little... Yeah,
I'm right here!
Come on out. It advertises itself as a little place. Oh, goodness. Any more? One more. It advertised itself as a little territory, but it was fairly sprawling. Lots of enemies to be had. Respectfully, let's not ruin the doors. People are going to move back in here and enjoy this place. Okay. Didn't get the bonus for that one. Didn't have the arrows. What's it offering us? Another undisclosed location. I don't know how many more charm slots are available to us for these foxy foxes. Maybe one more. Can't imagine that's the last of the foxes. bit of cosmetic. Genbu's Darkness. Let's view that. Oh, I quite like that. We're rocking this one at the moment. It's quite snaky, isn't it? It's quite serpenty. But I just love the fire of that red, the breath of Hashiman. What else have we got? We've got the purple. I'm digging the red. That's a bit, you know, magic eye, doing my eyes in. That's too fluffy. That's too weird. So I think I'm going to stick with what we got. Okay. We're going to head over to Lazy Mass, but I think I might leave her until the next episode. I think we'll call it a day there in a hot minute. To recap what we've done then, I thought you might be able to take Lord Shimmer's castle, and we probably could have done. Had we not come back for our longbow, which is a great addition, and had we not decided to try and undertake some of the smaller stories here in the Southern Island, that's also a good thing to do. Lady Mass is just up there, I think. Or is she down there fighting? I think she might be down there fighting. Yeah, thanks so much for turning out, folks. Really great to see the usual faces and some new ones. Hopefully, be back tomorrow around the same time, midday UK. If not, I'm sure I'll see you soon. Thanks ever so much, folks. Have lovely days. See you on the next one.